Hi guys, so today we'll be altering the pattern we previously drafted. If you haven't seen that video, I'll be dropping the link in the description box down below. So the first thing I did was to get the midpoint of my shoulder. I didn't know my camera wasn't recording, so I found out this. Now I'm taking my cleavage depth point, and from the under bust I'll measure my cup measurements, and around the armhole I'll be coming up by 2 inches, and then I'm going to form a curve around there. Like I said earlier, I didn't know my camera wasn't recording. I'd gone halfway before I realized. So I'll be connecting my curve to meet my cup points, and then back to the 2 inches I went up by from the armhole. Just use your free hand to create this curve, and then you can introduce your French curve to correct any blemishes. So your French curve, just keep rotating it, just correct any blemishes. But I prefer using my free hand at first, then I would introduce my French curve. So I'm carefully trying to create a curve line around that point. Keep adjusting and keep correcting till you get what you want. I think I like what I see so far. So now the next step is for us to tighten our under bust. I'll be leaving the proper measurement to tighten your under bust depending on how full or how small your size is, but I'm currently using 0.75 from the midpoint of my center side of my pattern, and then 1.25. So I went in by 0.75, and I'll be connecting it back to meet the dart leg I created around the blouse area, and then I'll be connecting with a curve from that point to meet my bust point, and I'll be doing same at the other side. That's what I'm doing. I'll be connecting this way. And now I'll tighten my yoke or my upper bust tightening by 0.75, and then I would introduce my curve to connect it this way. If you're making a bustier, you can use this particular method for your bustier too. So it's quite simple. So I'll be connecting it to meet the 0.75. Now around my bust area, I'll be coming in by 1.5 inches. If I had not added ease allowance of 0.5, I'll just come in by 1 inch. But because of the ease, I'm coming in by 1.5 inch, and I'm connecting with the curve to the under bust and around the side. So around the center front, I'll try and mark out a guide. So I'll be coming in by 1/2 inch, then I'll be reconnecting to my under bust, or you could just ignore the 1/2 inch and just connect to whatever place best is suitable for you. Now to the waist. For a perfect tightening, I want a cinched waist or a snatched waist. I don't want over the snatch, so I'll be taking out 1/2 inch from my waist, just 0.5 inch from my waist, and I'll be connecting it back to my bust, and then introduce my curve to connect it back to my blouse length area, and then I'm coming up by 0.5 inch to create my curve around that side, so I don't have a pointy effect around the side. Just reconnecting. Okay, now that we've done that, let's go back to the upper bust. So I took out 0.75 on each side of my tightenings. I'll be returning one of it back to the outer parts of the seam lines. So one of the 0.75, if you use 1 inch for your tightening, return 1 inch back out there. Then I'll be connecting it back this way to make it into a piece. So one of that is 0.75 was what I took out, and then I would adjust my side cup contouring this way. I'm carefully trying to place my French curve. And I'll blend it in. Now on the yoke parts, the remaining 0.75 inch, I'll be dividing it by 2, which is 0.3, and I'll be marking out 0.3 of both sides of my yoke to tighten the yoke. If you like to see the process on how I cut out this pattern, please kindly leave a comment down below. And then I'm just putting in my scissors marks so I don't get confused when I am cutting out my pattern. And that's that for the back, for the front, sorry. And now to the back. The 2 inches I came up by in front, I'll be repeating same thing around the back. So I'll mark out my 2 inches and then I will connect to form the kind of back depth I want. After getting my back depth, then we can create our back opening. So this will give room for our snatching effect. So I'll be using 2 inch up there. You can use 2.5. So if you're using 2.5 up there, make sure to use 1.5 around the blouse length. But I love using 2 inches up and then 1 inch down. So I'm currently marking out 2 inches here. Then I'll be connecting it to meet the 1 inch I had marked out around my blouse length. Now the lacing bar for the back is usually 1.5. Don't go beyond 1.5. It is usually 1.5. It works perfectly for everyone. So I'll be marking out 1.5 after the slanted line I've created, and then I'll be connecting my lines together. So I'm trying to create like the effect, so I know that's my grooming bar area or my eyelet bar area. So around the waist, I'll be dividing the waist. This is why I said we shouldn't mark out our dart leg yet, because if you had marked it out before, you'll be having your dart leg very close to your lacing bar. So now what I did was I just got like the midpoint of my waist. That way I would have like an equal dart leg, which should not be too close to the sides or too close to the grommet back. So I'm marking at 0.5 inch around my waist, my blouse length, and on my tightening I'm going to mark out 0.25 inch. So I'll be connecting my 0.25 inch to meet the 0.5 I had marked out. I'll be doing repeating same thing here. Connect my 0.25 to meet the 0.5, and then I'll connect the 0.5 to meet the 0.5 inch on the blouse length area. If my voiceover isn't explanatory, just kindly watch the video carefully and you'll get what I am talking about. So I'm just labeling my my panels, and now repeat same thing I did in front, coming by 0.5 inch, and then I'll be reconnecting it to my bust, and then also reconnect back to my blouse length. Please do not use a straight ruler around the side. Please don't use a straight ruler around that side. And then from the blouse length, I'll come up by 0.5 inch like I did in front, and then I'll be connecting it smoothly to meet the blouse area. So I'm connecting to meet like the first dart leg close to my side seam. Now let's alter our neckline. You'll be altering it based on how free or how tight you want your neckline area to be, the neck width to be. I want to create like a straight back yoke. I don't want anything too dramatic around the back, so that will serve as my yoke. I did a straighter back, and then I will repeat the same thing in front, going by 1 inch, and then I'll be opening up by 1 inch or so. I'm repeating it, going by 1 inch, and then I will also come down by 1 inch, making 4 inches, and then I'll be connecting this way. See guys, it's so easy and very simple to do. Now I'll come down by 0.25 inch to tighten my yoke, so I don't have any gaping effect around that. I'll be connecting it back to my shoulder, and that will be all. Voila, you have your inbuilt blouse corset ready for you to start cutting or sewing with. If this video has been helpful, please kindly subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Till the next one guys, bye.